Hello and welcome to another lesson in Oracle Applications. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to manage transaction source types. This is done under our Setup menu, so go to Setup and Maintenance. From here, select your Manufacturing and Supply Chain Materials Management, go to Inventory Management, and go to Manage Inventory Transaction Sources and Types. Now, typically, we use the seeded ones that are provided with the Oracle application. Those are noted as being defined by the system. So if we see any user-defined ones, then you'll see user in the defined by. Also, any of these transaction sources have to be associated with transaction types. So you'll note here that under account alias, we have account alias issue and receipt. And we could add others, but if we did, you're still restricted by the actions that are allowed under this particular source type, which in this case is just an issue or a receipt. But in some cases, you have clients that like to have different names for their transaction sources and different names for their transaction source types, just so that they can keep them different and perhaps use them for special reporting issues. Also, if you'll go down and look under inventory, you'll notice there's quite a few transaction types associated with inventory. Again, these are all system seeded transaction source types. So I would highly encourage you to use the ones that the system provides. However, if you want to have the uniqueness that goes with naming your own, you can do so. Simply go to the plus icon and you're presented with the ability to set a source name, a description, a start date, and then that's about all you need for a transaction source. And then once you've created a unique one, let's just go pick one, say this one, and then you would come down and select your transaction type to associate with it. And again, you're restricted by what source you've used in the above field. Then you would select your transaction type, create it here, do a save and close. All right, so basically, once you've established these, then you would do a save and close here, and this would take you back to your setup menu. And that concludes our lesson.